going? Hi there. Hi, Zamri. Nice of you to join. Hi, Zamri. Thank you very much, man. Sihat ke? Sudah makan ke belum? There's no video content for today, so that's why I'm uploading this. So that's why I'm just doing this a casual live stream. As usual, whenever sometimes there's if there's no mixed stream or live stream on Fridays, I'll just do this. This one usually comes very random and very short notice. I'll try to, of course, try to schedule it a little bit more in advance in the future lah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Sihat. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you for joining. Okay. Cool. There's no agenda. No, doing the Ask Me Anything sessions. There's no fixed agenda. There's no nothing. It's just a casual chill hangout. Usually, I'll do this on Friday weekends when everybody is more free. But today is Monday. Hopefully everyone's coming back from work or uh, first day of work. So it's a working week for some of you. Well, for some of you, I think, like, of course, if you are in the East Coast or in Johor, this is your second day at work lah, right? Hope you guys are all doing fine. Whoa, I see there's like 8 people already. If you are here, if you're watching this, viewing this, please leave your comments down in. Leave your comments so I know that you're there. Okay, right? So it's an Ask Me Anything session, and literally means it's a live Q&A. You can ask me anything regarding mixing, recording, music production, anything regarding the business. I'm actually in the studio right now, uh, and well, doing some work. I've got stuff lined up for this week and the next. I actually have a very important video that I'm going to put out for this week's weekly update lah, Wednesday, right? So every week, as you can see, hopefully I can share this. All right, not sure whether you can see. Can you guys see the Studio 2105, the studio page? Let me go into this one so it'll be a little bit more clearer. That's so weird. It just went into the old dark mode for a brief moment. Very weird. There we go. Let me go back into the StreamYard. 11 people out there. Hey, if you guys are there, just let me know, man. Okay, hang on a second. I got a message from one of Six Sense. Discussing some things. Hey, if you're there, please let me know, man. Say, let me know if you're there. Yeah, feel free to please introduce yourself because I might not remember everyone who's watching this in the friend list. Oh, there goes my camera is going and doing the weird thing. All right. Hello. All right. Hello, mom. Or is this Celestine? Who is that using the account? All right. So looks like my mom is also watching. Hi, mom. I'm on TV. I'm on the internet. Right. Okay. Just give me a second, man. I'm replying. If you have any questions, anyone, all right, please just drop it down in the questions below. Okay. Just let me know. Okay, let me just reply this little message here. Okay, yeah. Well, discussing some stuff on what the whole session in session for. What the well, I think the webcam on my laptop is doing this weird thing, so it feels like like I'm some kind of a disco or whatever, where the lighting just doesn't know how to. Maybe it doesn't know how to focus. Let me try. I'm sitting still. Okay, if I go a little closer, it's better. But let me go further, a little bit further back. And you see, then the lighting starts going a little bit bonkers already. Okay, let me go a little bit closer now. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing that thing. Okay, maybe let me just switch on my light. Otherwise, it's like I'm in a club, man. Let me switch on my. Let me switch on the lights back here. Does this look better? But it's a bit dark now. And then it's a bit dark in front. Okay, let me just make the light in front a bit brighter. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, how some live streamers do, staying in front like bright lights for hours and hours, sitting in front of it. But well, okay, some parts of city. All reactions. Wow, I can see there's Ray, there's hi Mr. Tikan, there's Roland, there's Saiful, there's a few other guys in there, right? The 10 viewers, but only 6 reactions. Come on, please leave a like. Hi Zul, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining me. This is a casual, just a little casual chit chat. If anybody is free, anybody is boring, coming to watch here. As usual, Q&A session. So you can ask me anything, any sort of question regarding anything regarding mixing, recording, music production, music business, music theory. What am I doing? Or if you guys, anybody wants to share anything, you want to share your music with me, share me a link or something like that. Let me know. Okay. So I will probably stream this until 12 midnight. So if we're hanging out, we want to hang out with me until that time, that'll be cool. But if you guys have anything better to do, please, yep, go ahead. No worries, man. Okay, da-da-da-da. All good. Hey, Zul says, all good watching while having my dinner. Oh, man. Are you having your dinner alone or with friends or with family? So late ke dinner? Dah 10 malam, 10 o'clock at night. As you know, they say try not to eat your dinner too late. Life advice, life advice from JD. Okay, all right. Okay, let me check my schedule. I need to be checking and sort of replying some messages from some other people. Sixth Sense is for those who have been following me on my other social media, you know that some projects I've been working on. Okay, all right. It would be Sixth Sense, the band. So I'm chatting with one right now. They're doing the album with me. So let me check and see. Da, 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 da. Okay. So bass recording this, excuse me. What? So bass recording, okay. All right, just give me a second. Yeah, okay, I see the messages there. Let me just write this down first. The guys want to record bass this Wednesday, so let me set aside the time first. Okay, cool. All right. Let me just reply. Yes, Wednesday is free. Okay, good. All right. Okay, good. K. Hi, K. All right. May I know what DAW is recommended for beginners? Okay, all right. This question really should be an FAQ, like put up on how's it, so Alan Lazim kind of a question, is it? Because everyone always keeps asking the same question. Then you know, I don't mind, but I really don't mind answering. But um, everyone asks the same question, and you keep on having to repeat and give the same answers as well. Well, look, what DAW is recommended for beginners? So, firstly, I would, of course, my obvious question, first question back would be, are you on a Mac or are you on a PC? Okay, and then so number two, second question I would ask back would be, what is your budget like? All right. So now, if you are on a Mac, all right, if you're in a Mac environment, it really is a pretty much a no-brainer, all right. That obviously, I think in OS X, GarageBand comes into play. So, so GarageBand will come into play, and GarageBand, I think it's included with OS X, right? So it's really, really easy. It's really, really basic. It gets you going. It gets you familiarized with how to work and operate in a DAW, and then from GarageBand you move on to Logic. Okay, if you're in, if you're a Mac user, that is like the logical sense lah, right? The logical choice lah. I mean, a PC, of course, you have so many options out there. So which DAW is recommended? I really can't say, because it's in the end, DAW is really up to your personal preference, right? So money actually personal preference being a choice lah. So, and it's a lot easier now, right? Okay, because almost all the DAWs, there is either a free version or they give you a trial, like a 30-day trial version. So you try and you know, try out and see which one you like. All right. So whether you like Cubase, whether you like Ableton Live, you, if you are someone who's a lot more doing a lot more of electronic EDM stuff, maybe you want to check out Ableton Live, or even FL Studio. You know, FL Studio has come a long, long way. Okay, coffee. Okay, it's come a long, long way from what it used to be. So you know, it's pretty full fledged. It's got a lot of features now. Then, if you want to go with a more shareware route, there is also Reaper. Reaper is very, very, very popular as well. Right? It's an open source software, so you know it's highly customizable. So in the end, when you talk about DAW, it's really up to your choice, right? Studio One, yes, PreSonus Studio One. It would probably be the fastest growing user base, like number of user base. Studio One is really, really going very, very, very popular in the terms of the number of users. Again, very easy to use, very, very user friendly. So you can check it out. And of course, you know, once you are more comfortable, but if you know you're going to be working in, like, say, in bigger studios, bigger environment, or working with more international clients, right? Or working with, let's say, post production, film, and all that. Then that world is mostly Pro Tools. Okay, I hope that answers your question, man. All right, Zul says, hello, unusual timing for me. Okay. All right. Would like to ask some tips regarding getting a better low end for mixing. Okay, right. Getting better low end, so getting better low end, it has to do a lot with your monitoring. So that's kind of the first thing that you need to really, really address, is how your monitoring and how your room acoustics is. Because, well, it's been said before, if you can't hear your low end, if you can't hear those low frequencies, or if you know your room acoustics or your speakers is making the low end wildly off balance and out of balance, there's really nothing you can do, right? There's really not much you can do lah. So first things first, of course, you know, you really need to sort out your monitoring issues first of all. Now, understandably, that can be difficult. You're right. Sometimes in small rooms, if you're working in a home or in your bedroom, sometimes the acoustics are definitely not going to be perfect. My room that I work out here in Studio A actually is not really perfect as well. My low end is not perfect at all. All right. But fortunately, my room is big enough. Size is big enough that it's not too much of an issue, and I've grown to really learn and learn to listen to some low end. But granted, sometimes I do make mistakes as well, right? Usually too much low end, okay, too much stuff, and that's usually because sometimes I'm working on something for so long that I sometimes will get a little bit of ear fatigue as well. So if you can't get around it, so right, because the majority of most mix issues and most mix problems, right, especially with all the demos or sometimes the rough mixes I get, or some of the stuff which I get from some of the Mixing Academy students, all right, most of it is, yeah, it's usually due to problematic low end, okay. So the other way that you can do is not ideal. It's to kind of um, you have to learn the room with. If you can't get the, well, first of all, like I said, try and fix it lah. Get some acoustic treatment. Try and fix the low end issues. Get your monitoring sorted out first. But if you can't, the hard way is to have to go about the trial and error method, which is you have to go and trial, check, and then go back in and make your adjustments. But while you're making those adjustments, let's say you go and you listen on other systems, or you listen in your car, right? Then when you go and make those adjustments, you have to always keep in mind how it sounded there, right? And you must always take a picture, right, of how sonically it would sound in here, in your room, in your studio, when you're listening to your speakers. All right. Listen to that, and then make a then you make a mental note and you make your adjustments. That's how you learn, right? How to get, it's a learning process lah, right? It's not something that you can that can be done in a short time. It's memang a learning process that can take weeks or even months just to get to, until you learn, until you familiarize with your room. Okay. Now the third one, of course, right? When you don't have ideal situation, your monitoring is not ideal, is to go with headphones. All right, go with a good pair of reference monitor headphones. And when it comes to this, you don't want to you don't want to use something that's too low budget or too low end lah. Okay, all right. Decently try to invest in something that is more mid or towards the higher range of frequency. So, for example, like either the at least like if you're going to be mixing on headphones, I recommend definitely at least, if you're going for closed back headphones, right? At least a pair of Audio Technica M50s. Okay, at least that. And let me just switch this out first. At least M50s, or if you want to have a choice of Beyerdynamics, okay. So Beyerdynamics, like in this case, I have the Beyerdynamic DT990s. These are open back headphones though. So if you prefer the closed back ones, if you want to get a pair of headphones that you can also use for mixing and also recording, right? You might want to consider either the Audio Technica M50s or the DT770. The 770 would be the closed back. Okay, so I mean, with low end, that's what you need to do. Okay, so it's a lot of practice, a lot of getting used to lah. Okay, a lot of listening as well. Maybe another thing that you can do internally is to sort of, when you talk about learning the room, is you can actually take take an exercise. Okay, I can't really show it in here. Let's see. Can I show it in here? Okay. Well, I can't really show it in here because I have to open Cubase, and I don't have my dongle. My dongle is linked to my main computer. So you can do some analysis, right? So what I mean is that you open your DAW, whatever DAW it is, and then you take your EQ plugin, right? You just take your main filters, your high pass filter and your low pass filter, all right? You take your high pass filter, I say, okay? Sorry, low pass, right? Low pass, because you want to filter out all the high. So you take your low pass filter, you sweep it down all the way to like 200 or 150 kilohertz, and you listen to it. You listen to it and you sweep it down, from 200, you go down 180, 170, 150, 120, and you learn, you listen, and you see what's happening, what's going on there, right? Go down to 100, you learn and you listen to what's going on, right? And you go down to 80, 70, you listen to, where the bass guitar, right? Usually it's these two instruments are the kick drum or the bass guitar. Listen to these two, see where they start to overlap. You want to learn, especially these two. You want to see where the point where the two of these instruments, gives way and makes way for another, right? So, for example, the kick drum, the fundamental of a kick drum can be somewhere in between 50, 60, 70 hertz, depending on the tuning and depending on the size of the kick drum, right? So you play around with that low pass filter, you filter out, you listen, then you see, you see until which range you hear only the fundamental, you hear the fundamental of the kick, right? And then you also narrow it down, then you listen to where the bass guitar comes into place, okay? Right, so that's kind of my tips, of getting better low end now, right? It's a lot of learning, it's a lot of studying, it's a lot of doing a lot of exercises, right? As I say, hearing and listening and mixing is a lot of practice, a lot of exercise. It's just like working out in the gym, man. Your ears are also are your ears and your internal ears. It's part of your body, it also needs to be exercised, same like your brain, same like your muscles, your leg, as I say, don't skip leg day, so don't skip your ear day and low end day as well. Okay, hope that answers your question, man. All right, Zul. Okay, can you make a video about stock plugins from Cubase? What's your go-to stock plugin only? Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, thanks, Zul. Hey, Zul is also a fantastic musician, songwriter, and producer himself, right? You want to plug your stuff and your songs inside the comment section? Comment section. Jangan segan, man. Please feel free. Go and post. You want to share your music, latest stuff. They were also Zul's band. Joy 92 was also the very, very first winners and the first featured band for my direct access music production workshop. Right. So the first ones, and you can check out. Let me go and search it up here. John 92. Well, I will do the promo for you lah. Okay. Let me do the promo for you. These guys, yeah. All right. Now I'm not gonna play it. You probably won't. I'm not gonna play it because Facebook is very, very finicky. All right. But I'll just share the screen with you. There you go. These guys. Okay. Joy 92. So head on down. Look for this. Joy 92 Pedoman. Let me see whether can I get the all right. Okay, so check it out. This is their song, their single. You can just play a little bit. You might hear it in the background maybe. So go and check it out, man. All right, so back to your question, right? I want to play this. Okay, I'll play, but I have to mute it, right? Because Facebook is weird, like when you're streaming on Facebook, right? Sometimes with copyright issues, it's a little bit not so, Facebook algorithm will sometimes mute your stream if you play music from YouTube. Okay, so yeah, so Zul was asking, can I make a video about stock plugins from Cubase? All right, I've been asked this already. Now the thing is, I will excuse me, sorry, a little bit of coffee in here. So the videos about stock plugins, right? I don't think I will do that, but I'll do something a little bit different. The reason why is because on Steinberg's channel itself, right, the Cubase channel, on the YouTube channel, they've already done so many videos explaining the stock plugins. So I don't feel that that's really a point, because again, it's very easy for me to go and rehash information that's already out there lah, on the internet lah. All right, it's very easy. Okay, I prefer to be very specific. So, but what I have planned, okay, is I will be planning to do a video on, say, let's say my top five, my five favorite plugins. So it's not only going to be, maybe I'll do one which is like five favorite stock Cubase plugins. That's a good idea. I will do that. But I was going to plan to do a video of, my five favorite plugins already. So that is definitely something that I have in plan. Okay. Very cool. All right. Thanks for the suggestion, Zul. And you guys can go out and check out the. Let me put in the link so you guys can go. Oh, hang on. Where did the? Oh no, where did the video go? Okay, let me play it in background. Okay. Okay, I want to copy the link. This is the link to Zul's band, right? Joy 92. Okay, you can go this and you can watch the. You can watch their put in full screen. Yep. Okay. Yep. Go to this link, man. Go and watch and listen to this. This was entirely produced, recorded and mixed right here in Studio 205. So these guys, they were the very very first. All right. So it's very very happy and cool to work with them. Go to this link. All right. Go to this link. Watch the video. Leave a like. All right, and check out their song. Okay. This is Zul's band. Okay. All right. So we can yeah, man. Wow, free promo. Thank you. Hey, I mean, yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Okay. So this session, it's about networking. Okay. There's a lot of I don't want this Q&A to be everything about me. This one is an opportunity for us to, we want to be in a community, right? Okay. We share with each other, we build each other up. We try and encourage each other, right? To share our work, to share our stuff, right? So do check it out. Okay. So before I move on, since we're talking about this direct access music production, all right. So what I am currently doing right now, okay, is the workshop. Okay. Let me just pull up the. Let me just pull this up. And I think those who joined me last week would probably no, not last week, 2 weeks ago, would have joined me for the listening session, right? Okay, let me get the poster up so that you all guys can see it. Mana dia? There we go. Direct access band search. Give me a second. I'm trying to look for the screen. Okay, cool. How do we go into full screen mode? Full screen mode. Open with. How do we go into full screen mode lah? Does this go into full screen? No. Let me try and see. How do we view in full screen, man? Cannot view in full screen. Okay, that's weird. Okay. So what I'm about to share with you guys is now currently, right? Every year I do the direct access music production workshop, and at this point in time, okay, it's gonna be scheduled for. If everything goes well according to plan, it will be in September. Okay, so what happens is that I'm now doing the direct access band search. Okay, give me a second. Let me pull up the How can I open this? I have to open it with. Come on, man! Don't tell me I have to open it with Microsoft Paint. Oh man, that's quite embarrassing. Open file location and. Hang on a second. Nope, it's not working. Give me a second, guys. Where is it? How come now? How come now? Why I can't see it? Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Why can't I open the location now? That's so weird. Okay, never mind. Let me do this. Let's view full screen. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's try this. Let me try this now. Let me share another screen with you guys. Ta-da, application window. Which one is this? All right, there you go. Yep. So, guys, I'm doing now the direct access band search. Okay, so the direct access band search is something I'm running on throughout whole month of June, and I think what's gonna happen is that technically the closing date is actually tomorrow. All right. So if you guys have not sent in your demo, all right, please send it in quickly. Now, I might consider extending it like another day, but I just want to run through again all the demos that have been submitted to me. Right, 2 weeks ago, somebody may join me the listening session. Okay, all right. So let's see. Okay, so what the direct access music production workshop is that I take a band. So like now I'm doing this direct access band search, right? So once I pick the winner, so for example, all right, 2 years ago this was Joy 92, right? The Zul's IDs band, right? So what I do is I take this band in here in the studio and I produce, record, and mix the entire process. So the workshop takes you from the entire process from start, from the scratch, right? That means right from the demo, the rough demo, all the way to the finished product, right? So that means the music workshop is a 6 week music workshop, okay? So 6 weeks, it's 1 day a week. Usually it's always a Saturday or a weekend, okay? So it's a weekend workshop once a week. So what week one was usually start with week one. I usually start with the week one is usually drums. Then week two we do guitars. Week two we do bass. Then week three we do guitars. Week four we do vocals. Week five we cover mixing, and then week six, the last week, will be mastering and also an overview lah. All right, an overall, kind of a recap punya session. So if you're interested, I'll be posting up more info regarding the direct access music production workshop. But in the meantime, if you guys are in a band, right, you have your demos, right? If you are unsigned, if you are independent and you're unsigned, you're not signed to any major label, if you want to send in your demos, please do so. Okay. Now, technically, closing date is actually supposed to be end of June, which is tomorrow. But if you guys still have any demos you want to send in, please just go ahead. All right, just go and send in. All right, because I'm going to need some time to run through all the submissions and listen to all the submissions anyway. Okay. Right, cool. So again, that's more information now. All right, check it out. Direct access band search. Okay, share it with your friends. If anybody of your friends know, give it a try. Give it a luck. Okay, you get a chance to have your song recorded, produced, mixed, everything for free of charge. Okay, plus you can also attend and attend the workshop lah. Okay, cool. Jom, let's go to another question. All right. Hi, Firdaus. Hi, Firdaus. Pudut. Thank you buat session. Sama-sama. Kebanyakan lagu rock instrument apa yang record first dan why dia jadi first? Okay, right. Kebanyakan lagu rock. Okay. Actually sebenarnya not just rock. Kebanyakan lagu even when it comes to like even let's say pop or country, anything that uses the typical the standard modern instrumentation of the drums, bass, guitar. Usually kebanyakan always the drums first. Okay. Now if we're talking about if we are discussing, we're talking about multi-track and overdub sessions lah. Okay. Not like a live tracking session. That one is a different story altogether and can be a different topic. But sorry, excuse me, let me minum some kopi dulu. Kebanyakan lagu rock instrument apa yang record first? Why dia jadi first? Okay, So kebanyakannya, right, very logically selalu drum first, right? And kita selalu build up the drum and the rhythm section first. Okay, sebab it's more logical, right? Kita always build up the rhythm because with drums will be the rhythm foundation. That's the foundation of the entire song. The whole song really is built on the drums and the rhythm section. So drums memang selalu dulu, okay? Also because it's easier, dia lagi senang, right? So drum start and then it gives the groove, the tempo, it sets the feel and every song. And also trust me, it's a lot easier to record instruments on top of drums, okay? And also it's easier to record and also edit your bass, your guitars, your keyboard on top of your finished drum track than it is the other way around, okay? Lagi susah. It's very, very difficult for the drummer to record and play to, if let's say you record with your guitar and your bass first, okay? Now, of course, there are some like really, really pro session punya player, and you're talking about the really, really best, the top level sessionist lah, yang boleh buat macam tu lah. But most of it, trust me, it's not going to be easy because the whole groove needs to be set by the drums first. So it's lagi senang for a bass. After you record drums, you record bass. So it's a lot easier for the bass to record, right, and follow the groove of the drums, right? The other way around, memang sangat susah. It's very, very hard, right? So same lah. It's easier for the guitar to record to the bass, to the drums and all that first, okay? But in the end, honestly, there is no rules. Tak ada rules. You know, there tak semestinya undang-undang or law that says everything must start with drum first. If you want to start with guitar first, there's nothing to stop you, man. All right. So I think if you sort of listen to the watch the documentary, the one that's very interesting one. Oh, what's the name of the band again? That did their, it's like a metal, progressive metal band. I don't know. I can't remember the name, man. It's, guys, give me a name of all those progressive metalcore gencore bands that's out there. Give me a name. Just name it there. Then maybe I'll remember which one it is. Right? But they said their process was they actually started with a lot of guitars first, and because the drummer was all like in a different country, so the drums actually they recorded last. But again, here we are talking about really, really solid, very, very solid and tight band. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Zuhimi mentioned Periphery. Yes, that's right. So if I'm not mistaken, they did like a documentary of their recording of how they recorded their process. They documented the whole thing. So they did the drums last. All right. Let me see whether can I find the video. Periphery. Yes, that's right. Okay, where is it? Which project we on? Was it the select difficulty one or what? Right. Okay, but actually, I think almost all of their albums, right? You can check out, right? I think it's Periphery. Yeah, correct. Yeah, so they're the ones that yeah. Right. So it's Periphery. Yes, correct. So you can watch that. You see their process. I think they record drums last, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I can't remember lah. I watched that a few years ago, so I can't really remember. Right. So memang tak ada rules lah. Okay, back to Firdaus punya. Right. Paling senang, easiest, of course, you start with drums, then you build the rhythm section, your bass guitar, then your your electric guitars, then baru you masuk your keyboards, your other vocals. Okay, cool. Right. Hopefully that answers the question, Firdaus. Okay. Halian. Hi, Halian. Hi, JD. Sometimes the vocal is buried in the mix, especially on rock metal song. Any easy way to fix that? Okay. All right. So, for me, there's one very, very easy way to do that. Okay. You want to bring in your vocals when you're mixing in your process. Okay, let's say we're doing like a rock, any kind of production lah, that Takiro rock or anything, right? Vocal sometimes gets buried. The main reason why my main tip and main advice to overcome that, so that that does not become a problem, is you want to bring in the vocal in as early as possible. Yes. So what I like to do, let's say if it's like a hard rock kind of a metal song, okay, I'll mix the drums first, then I'll mix in the bass, I will mix in the main rhythm guitar, and then immediately I will jump straight to the vocal. Forget about the lead guitar, forget about all the other stuff, right? All right, have these three, have the main rhythm section there, then straight away work on the vocals first. Make your vocals, apply whatever processing you need, make until you make your vocals sit there, stands out until it's really, really nice, right? Make your vocals sound good, there. Then only you bring in the rest of the stuff. The problem is, if we spend so much time on doing and mixing the music first, we're bringing all the lead parts, all the other second layers and all that, we EQ and everything. By the time you fill up all that space, right, then when it's time to bring in the vocal, there's so little space left. What you have to do is then you have to really super compress the vocals. You have to like super EQ it, right, until there's like, you have to EQ it so heavily, right, until to make sure that it still stands out and sits in front, right? So for me, my main tip is bring in the vocal as early as possible, right? You make your vocal sound good first, then you build everything else, your other secondary layers, lead guitar parts, right, whatever, synth lines, pads, or anything. Then you add that, you build the rest of the mix around that foundation, okay? Because that's it, that's the foundation, right? It's drums, bass, your of course in rock will be your main rhythm guitars, and your vocal. Build it around that foundation first. You try that and see, okay? For me, I find it very useful. And if you go and sort of check out any of my Mixstream episodes, please head down. By the way, guys, okay, head on down to my channel. I'm gonna share that with you. Give me a second. Yeah, share screen. Head on down to my channel here, Studio 2105. Okay. Down to this channel. Let me type it in there. Okay. Okay. Get onto this channel, and you want to check out all the different playlists. So, for example, you can actually watch how I mix. This is the main content that I've been doing these past 2-3 months over during the time zaman PKP ni, okay, right? So you want to check out, okay? So let's see, can you guys see the thing? All right, okay, let me share it full screen with you. Right, so for example, the first one I did like a feature with the using acoustics. If you want to see how I mix like rock and pop punk, like, so week 3 I did this track, Cross My Heart by the pop punk band called Airwaves on Fire, right? So you can watch all of these, right? Okay, please head on down, right, and subscribe to the channel. So I really appreciate that if you can help to support the channel there. Then there's also another pop punk, An Honest Mistake. They recently released their brand new single, right? So this was what the mixing process behind the song, right? An Honest Mistake. They did the new single. It's titled "I Don't Give a Damn." Right? You can check that out. I'll share that out as well. Okay, then even another band, week 6, I did a band called Dewata Raya. They're like an experimental folk progressive Malay rock kind of a band, right? So very cool sounding band. You can also go and check out. And heck, last week, what else did I do? Then there's also this one. There's punk rock on week 7. A lot of rock actually, okay. And last week's one, I did a new metal band, okay, Figura di Merda. So the band is called Nero, okay, and it features a rapper called Apex, all right. So if you want to learn a little bit more detail about the mixing process, you can actually head on down to my YouTube channel. Go check out the playlist, all right? Check out the playlist, the mix stream playlist. Let me go back to the channel. Let me go back to this home. Where is it? Hang on, old laptop lah. So everything also very very slow. Okay, right. Go down to the playlist. Right, I have a lot of playlists lah, including stuff that I recorded. I mixed projects that I pernah done when I worked in my studio before. All right, that's like 253 mix. This 300 over. Okay, this one, the mix stream playlist. Okay, to go ahead and check it out. All right. Hope that helps, man. Okay, cool. Let's see. So, Halian, I hope that answers your question. Okay, right. Always bring in the vocal in as early as possible. James Koo, clients expect me to turn third to goal. How? Okay, how? Let me Google that and see. Okay, let's see. How do you you can coat it with gold or paint it with gold paint lah, right? But it's still gonna be shit. Okay, it's just nice and shiny shit. Okay, right. Hi Solihin. Hi Solihin. Right. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah. Okay. Tune. Yeah. Dream Theater. Nope. Not Dream Theater. It was Periphery. Okay. Yeah, you're correct. So many of these bands lah, and to be honest, sometimes there's so many bands out there, and especially the metalcore ones. I know metalcore fans gonna hate me if I'm gonna say this. So many of them sound alike that I can't tell the difference between this band and next. Okay, all right. Hate comments incoming in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right, cool. Yep, I watched that. Yeah. So thanks for reminding me. Periphery. You should check out that, and you see, and you probably learn a lot watching the documentary. It's all on YouTube. The band Periphery put it up all for free. Okay, there's so much stuff that you can learn from it just watching on YouTube. Okay, thank you, JD. I always find my tracking out tempo because guitarists always record guitar first. Okay, all right, cool. Like I said again, it's not wrong, and for a lot of, like, say, in the metal and the more harder styles of rock, right? The more harder and heavier styles of rock. Yes, actually, it's true. They actually do start a lot with the guitar first, and in fact, the process, right? If they're not starting with drums, right, they will. It will be the bass also usually comes after. In fact, it comes after because, sad to say, the bassist will be the one that's not so important lah. You know, okay. When it comes to like metal and the heavier styles of metal and metalcore and all that, the bass usually doesn't really play too much. They're just the role, the function of the bass there is just to hold on to the low end, and they usually just play exactly the same riffs and the same pattern that usually like. It's again, it's a generalization, right? They are bands who do it differently lah. Okay, yeah. So it's not wrong, but if you're talking about a process of recording the live drums afterwards, it's a lot harder for the drummer to record to live drums, vice versa. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for answering question. Definitely check out, subscribe to the channel. Yes, okay, thank you. All right. Please subscribe to that channel as well. Okay. Wow. All right. It's already been 15 minutes. And if which channel we're talking about? This channel, my YouTube channel. Okay. Cool. Right. Here and down, www.youtube.com/studio2105. And like I mentioned, if you guys have, you guys have your demos, if you have anything you want to join and take part in the if you want to take part in the direct access band search, please head on down and send your demos to me, man. All right. Very cool. Okay. What else has been going on? Let me double check and see. Okay. All right. I just confirmed Wednesday will be in the session. Okay. Yeah. I suggest. Okay, let me send out this little message. Hey, by the way, keep on sending me any questions, man, that you guys have. All right. Okay, I suggest. I'm kind of just talking with one from Six Sense right now. We're just discussing our album, the album recording. Um, okay, main rhythm. Okay, just planning out and see what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. We're doing bass. Buat di rumah atau studio sendiri. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Okay, let's see. I'll be here until 12 midnight, okay? Right, these kinds are usually very impromptu Q&A sessions lah, right? So thanks, man. I really appreciate you guys answering these questions for me. Please feel free. Any more questions that you have, please shoot it out, man. Or if you want to share your stuff, you want to share your music, dude, you want to talk about anything, go ahead. All right. So let me just check. Okay, now maybe another thing, maybe I just want to very quickly share with you guys. Okay, is this. So every week, not only do I do the mix, not only do I do the mix streams, like so usually Friday is usually where the mix stream videos is, but I also do every week on Wednesday I do something which is the weekly update Wednesday. So the weekly update Wednesday video is the, as the name implies, it's an update lah, right? I update you what's been going on in the studio, you know, what projects I've been working on, what are some of the upcoming projects, okay, maybe some of the new releases by some of the artists or the bands that I've worked with, you know. I always love to, you know, I love to promote other people, okay, because I love to talk about you guys out there, all right. I love to talk about your bands, of course. I always curious to always know what you guys are doing, all right. Um, and I know that there's definitely people who are interested to know what's going on in the studio. But you know, learning is a two-way process. You know, we're here in a community. Everything is a kind of a two-way interaction. Is a two-way process. I love to hear from you, so that's why I always love to update and you know, check out, and heck, I love to promote all the stuff. Right, of course, it is a form of promotion for myself lah when I promote the bands which I've worked with. Okay, but you know, to me it's important, right? You know, if we build each other up, if we build each other up, you know, we make a much better community and a much better industry as a whole. Okay, right. Speaking of which, okay, there's one thing, okay, that I want to share with you guys. I don't know whether you guys have been aware of this, but you know, just a few weeks ago, I recently I think there have been some there's been a meeting with the government, right? Especially with the Datuk Saifuddin. who is the Menteri Komunikasi dan Menteri Komunikasi dan Multimedia. I'm so not sure what's the ministry name now. So there have been some very, very disturbing news. Okay, all right. I was gonna do this video, but man, there's so much stuff to talk about, right? In my weekly update Wednesdays, I'll just mention it briefly now. Okay, right. Basically, there has been some news going around that there's been a proposal to put the music industry. Okay, basically we've been trying, what a lot of people and the stakeholders in the music industry has been doing. They've always been proposing that the music industry, you need to set up an arts or a music council, a council for the music industry itself. Okay, just like you have so many councils for right, like all the other industries have different councils for that. So we need one for the music industry. But the things that we've been hearing from recently is that the proposal is that they're going to put the music industry under FINAS. What? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? FINAS? Music industry under FINAS? No need to comment lah, okay? All right. You all know what a disaster FINAS has been, okay? And so there has been a good friend of mine and someone who's really, really passionate, right? A good friend of mine, Prashant from Paranormal. So we and a lot of people have put up this petition. Okay, let me share this petition with you guys. Okay, where is it? Add to stream. Let me stop that. Let me share this one with you. This is the one. Okay, let me share this with you. Industri muzik tolak FINAS, ingin Badan Kawal Lantikan kalangan penggiat aktif. So there has been this behind the scenes proposal, right? That they want to put the music industry under FINAS. Are you kidding me? Are you as ridiculous? How FINAS can't even manage and can't even handle their own, sector and their own industry and the film industry. You know how badly, the whole thing has been run and how really has been operated. Not only the livelihood and the welfare of the people who are in the film industry are so badly taken care of. The film industry is so badly handled by FINAS. Now you want to put the music industry under FINAS? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? So if you're watching this, man, there's this. Here's the petition page. Okay, under change.org that's been set up. As you can see now, 1,490 have signed it. So let me just go very quickly. Let me just go down to it. Oh, how come I cannot? Kenapa tak boleh? Why I cannot scroll down the page? Oh no. Okay, maybe dia orang sudah marah ke? All right. Maybe the government has. Okay, let me refresh the screen. I don't know why I cannot scroll down. Okay, now I can scroll. Okay, so yeah. So here we go. Industri muzik kini dilanda pelbagai masalah dan kesukaran untuk menyesuaikan diri dan mencari jalan untuk terus bertahan dalam norma baru. Sedang kami, industri muzik Malaysia, berharap dan menunggu untuk khabar yang lebih positif dalam bentuk perancangan dan tindakan susulan dari pihak kerajaan. Terdengar desas-desus mengatakan ada segelintir melobi untuk industri muzik Malaysia diletakkan di bawah FINAS. Kami, seperti disenaraikan di bawah, membantah sepenuhnya tindakan tersebut, kecuali pemilihan wakil industri dijalankan secara telus dan adil di kalangan penggiat sendiri. So, if you want to set up this council, that's something we actually been calling for. But, we want it to be among the people who are in the music industry itself, people who are active inside the music industry, people who have a track record, people who have the qualifications and know the industry, right? Let me just continue. Ini adalah kerana kami tidak mempunyai kepercayaan terhadap pentadbiran semasa FINAS. Do you guys have? Can you trust FINAS? Termasuk pihak yang pernah menjadi penyelia industri muzik sendiri. go and figure out who lah. Tetapi tidak membawa sebarang kesan positif. Industri kita memerlukan perwakilan yang ikhlas dan mempunyai visi serta semangat daya saing yang tinggi, bukan sahaja untuk mengembangkan dan terus membangunkan industri tanah air, tetapi terus memberi kami peluang melebarkan sayap untuk seni kita di bawah kebesaran yang lebih luas. Dengan ini, kami pegiat aktif industri muzik Malaysia berharap kenyataan kami ini diterima pihak Menteri Kebudayaan bla 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 bla. Okay, so this is the petition that's gone on that started last week lah. Okay, so let me just share that with you. I want you guys to go out ahead and check it out. Okay, here's a link to it. Please, let me share it with you guys. Please head down to this, right? I've put the link down in the comment section, right? So you can click on this link and please go and sign it. Share it with all your music, not just your music friends, actually. Share it with your friends and your family, because it just makes no sense at all. Now, and the reason why, and you know, the person who's there are some other communications as well that has been kind of shared, but I don't want to share it with you guys out here lah, right? Nanti, you know, somebody dengki, marah ke, buat report police on me, then after I kena tangkap and get arrested for under akta hasutan or whatever. Who knows, man, right? Now, if you tanya soalan and you question certain things also, nanti pun kena tangkap. Okay, all right. So please head on down to this website, change.org. The link is down here in the description. Go ahead and please go and sign in. Okay, all right, right. Oh, Zul says, "Oh yeah, I've signed it on." Yes, right. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and let's do it, man. Okay, right. Fidaus Pudut, please make live video mixing like Pensado CLA make in YouTube. Rarely see local doing this, so maybe everyone don't want to share a secret. Hey, I just mentioned that's what my that's what my mix stream, the core of my YouTube channel and mix stream is actually all about this. Okay, go back to that's one I mentioned earlier just now. Okay, let me stop the screen first. Let me screen share again. Where is it now? Okay, my YouTube channel. Okay, so I've done right 8 episodes so far. These are all the videos that I've done, right? So every Friday, I try to do it every Friday lah. Okay, go to this playlist, mix stream, right? This one, this playlist over here. Okay, so you can see all these videos. I've got up to 8 mix stream videos right now. Okay, so I've covered like from acoustic rock to hip hop to pop to pop punk to punk rock, street punk rock style to like progressive folk rock, and the latest one last week was a metal. So head on down to my YouTube channel, check out the mix stream and also so many other videos as well. Okay, all right. So check it out. So that's basically what I've been doing. These past few months lah, masa during the time PKP ini. Okay, yeah. All right. So now the videos are quite long because again these are live mix stream session. I actually mix the songs live, right, and describe. You know, I explain. It's like, you know, it's like you're behind me in the shoulders watching how I mix a song and how I do work on the entire process. But again, you can go down to the description. Let me just take one for example. Yeah. So if you go down and scroll down in the description, you can see that I've also, after I stream it, I will organize it into different sections and put a timestamp there. So, you know, for example, I've talked about a topic of, let's say, acoustic guitars. You just click on the timestamp, poof, it takes you and it skips you straight away to the section where I talk about acoustic guitars. Okay. And then, for example, if I talk about vocals, that straight away jumps to the section we talk about vocals. So you don't have to scroll and one by one browse through the entire video. Okay, right. So because the videos are very, very long, so some of them they usually average about 4 hours, but the most epic one was like 6 hours long, and the one I did for Dewata Raya, this one, it's actually shorter. It's actually about 6 hours, but the total here looks like it's like 6 hours 43 minutes because the video ended up being so long that the YouTube editor can't edit it. It says like, "Yo, your video is too long, man. We can't handle this shit. So you can't edit it. So right. So because so the live stream itself starts at 31. So these guys, right, very very cool band, very very new young band. Okay, the reason why it's 6 hours long, okay, is because I was like almost 130 tracks in this project. So very very cool. So please get on down, man, and check out the Mixstream playlist, right? If you want to learn more about Mixstream, I have so many other content as well. Okay, I also have, again, I mentioned the weekly update Wednesdays. Okay, where I talk about weekly updates, and also I answer a Q&A session. So for example, when we talk about what kind of audio interface, right, the first one I talk about audio interface, what kind of audio interface you should buy, right? Then why your mixers sound different on headphones versus your speakers, right? Okay, how to record, let's say, a vocal and a guitar, okay, blah blah blah. What kind of headphones? All these soalan lazim lah, okay, 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 right? Things like questions like what kind of how do you deal with, let's say, headphone bleed? Okay, this one where I screwed up the lighting. Okay, it looks like I'm radioactive or something like that. Okay, so many things, right? Even things like, right, if you're songwriters out there, right, how do you promote your songs to a well-known artist, to a big artist, for example? Okay, right. So I answered and really we covered this topic right there lah. Whew, okay, that's a lot of stuff right there. So please do check it out. I really really appreciate it, man. Okay, check out my YouTube channel. All right. Zul says, "Dah subscribe." Oh, thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Arigatou gozaimasu. 谢谢. Nandri. Fidaus. Pudul. Okay, subscribe. Thank you so much. No, thank you, man. I learning process. Okay. It's a two-way process lah. Learning. As much as you learn from me, I am always learning from talking and talking to you guys out there. I also learn so much when I work with you and I work with bands. And now hopefully, of course, I would love to work with any of you guys, right, in the future, right? Hopefully when you guys want to come in and there's so much stuff I talk about, man. I will probably do all of this in my future videos. Hey, who is there? Mr. Y, Y Go. Okay, JD Go means Go here is Chinese for abang lah. Okay, so it's kind of a running a joke between the two of us. Give free tips. Hey, yeah, JD Go give free tips. Yes, there's always, this is all free, right? All I ask for in return is you leave a like down here, okay? Help you share this video and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, okay? All right, now. All right. Okay. Thank you, man. Usually we need to pay for all this. Thank you for making this available for free. Yep. You're most welcome, man. You're really, really welcome. My mentor, whose name is who's Greg Henderson, right? He used to say to me that there's more. The more good, the more that we share, the more good information that we share and we learn each other, the more good work gets done out there. See, so if we lift everybody up, if we share, if we help and we lift everyone up, each person up, doesn't matter what level you are. I've been doing this for almost 20 years already, so I'm still newbie. Yeah, I'm still learning. Okay, all right. Doesn't matter how new or how new you are. We learn from each other and we build each other up. Okay, all right. So, okay, cool. All right. So, maybe it's something that I want to talk about and share a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. As Zul mentioned, yes. Usually you need to pay all this, but thank you for making this available for free. But let me sort of share a little bit. of what I do this, and if you watch the videos, I do mention it lah. Okay, uh, I am actually running this on a platform. Let me just quickly run this over first. Give me a second. Okay, now let me share this. All right, so I actually have this platform that you guys can check out. It's called, I have a page uh, on this website called Patreon. So Patreon is a crowdfunding website, okay, that a lot of creators, it's very, very popular for a lot of creators and a lot of like not just YouTube and content creators, right? It can anywhere from artists, sculptors, writers, journalists, YouTube content creators, bands, right? There's so many. It's a website where you know you can actually support your favorite creators, right? So I have this page here called the Studio 215 Patreon page. Let me share the page with you down here. Let me just put it up here, okay? Patreon.com. Okay, here we go. This is the website that you can click on and you can check out here, right? It's www.patreon.com/studio2105. Okay, so how it works is that, okay, as you can sort of see, right? Okay, you guys can see the page, right? Patreon page. Okay, so how it works is that you can, if you wish to kind of support the channel, like Studio 215 and my YouTube channel and all the content that you see that I've been putting up. You know, we do weekly live streams, we do so many other videos. I try to do, let's say, at least 3 videos a week, but sometimes I can't. But when I can't upload 3 videos, that's why I do this Q&A. So there are different tiers, different membership levels. So it starts with level 1. Okay, so level 1 access here, right, is for as low as $3 a month, so US dollars lah. So that's about 12 ringgit a month. Okay, so you can join, you can sign up and subscribe to become a patron. So what you get, right, is you get access to a members only FB community group. So there's a community group that I have. Okay, let me quickly go to it, which is called the Mixed Stream. All right, so this page, it's an FB group that's a private group, okay, that's only for the Patreon members. So inside the Patreon group, not only do I update and post all my, usually the links to all this content, but this is the group where you can directly sort of get in touch and access with me if you have questions, you want to share your work, you want to put up your questions, and you know, basically it's a community for you to be part of it. Okay, all right. So if you're a member, you get access to this FB community group. Okay, you get only patron only posts and messages. Right. So sometimes I will do like very, very short behind the scenes clips, videos. Only patrons will get exclusive access to these posts. Okay, so you support the continued creation of direct access mixed stream videos. And I want to highlight one very important thing about the mixed stream videos that I do. Okay, so every week I always feature a new band. Okay, so the new band has got a new song they want to release, that they want to they want to share. So this is a for me, I do this. What happens is that if, let's say, during this particular week, let's say this week's episode of Mixed Stream, right? So if you sign up, you know, become a member, you sign up, you join, and then you enter the code, you drop a message, you say that you are supporting, right? There is always a particular code on, right? So when you say that you support this particular band, so for example, week 4, okay, an honest mistake, right? So you sign up, you join it, and then you mention that you are pledging the band. So 50% of your contribution, right? 50% of the contribution goes to the band, okay? Right, so there can also be direct donations. There have been some people who do directly as well. Okay, so for example, you sign up for $3, right? 50% of it goes and supports the band directly. My whole idea and the whole mission of doing this, right? It's not just for myself. I really want to find ways, especially right during this time where, you know, we have to be creative in finding new ways and innovative methods of supporting and financially supporting the bands out there. You can't have there won't be any outdoor gigs or outdoor festivals in a long time, and even with gigs also it's very very limited. Of course, recently now with under the PKPP, the RMCO has been announced that you can have indoor events, but then it's always subject uh, to the limitations of the venue. You need to observe all the social distancing, the SOPs in place. So it's going to be a long time until you see the live music industry recover. Okay, so you see them doing like the live stream and online gigs, but that's not going to be the same level of financial income. But look, to be honest, like, right, it's not. We don't. Most bands don't really make money out of their music anyway. The middle money is there just to sort of support and just be a little bit of a bonus. Okay, unless you're super super huge and super successful lah. All right. Most of the bands, most musicians are working day jobs. They have day jobs, or they're still coming out studying in college or university, and they have to work their day jobs to support their hobby. So this is just one small tiny way of helping to give back to that, right? So very important thing about all this: 50% every time you sign up and any of the mixed stream, right? And right, it helps to support your in local independent artists or bands. 50% of the contribution goes to each artist. Sometimes I'll do a charity one as well. So like the very very first episode I did a charity live stream, right? So sometimes I do a charity ones, and when it's a charity one, it goes straight to for a good cause. Okay, 100% of it minus off the administrative fees lah. Okay, because there is Patreon does take a small percentage, right? So minus all of that, we also give it out to charity as well. Okay, so very quickly, there are also different tiers. Now, if you jump out and you sign up to the direct access patron, this is $5 per month. Okay, you also get one-on-one tutorial mentoring and consultation sessions. So this is what I do. Okay, so if you sign up for the $5 tier, right, that's about 20 ringgit, right? So what I do is that you get weekly. Every week we can do a one-on-one tutorial mentoring session. So for example, if you have a question, like for example the question you mentioned, okay, oh, I need some advice, on this topic, or can you show me how to do this, right? So what we do is we do a combination of Zoom calls and also using a plugin called Audio Movers, right? So with Zoom, we can not only do I screen share, right, but I can also do remote controls. So it's a one-on-one session, and we spend the thing one-on-one, you and me, are out there with you guys out there on this topic. So once a week, right, roughly about a 40-minute session, okay, to that where we can do this one-on-one tutorial mentorings, okay, right. So not only that, you get voting power. So there are certain decisions that I make, deciding on what sort of content I want to do. So patrons, right, always have the voting power lah, okay, and everything in the previous tier, okay. All right, so the next one that I want to quickly is the VIP access patron. So this one for VIP is $10 per month, okay. So now what do you get? Okay, so with the VIP access, right, you get a free personalized mixing walkthrough. So now, like for example, if you guys out there have a project that, especially right, this is especially if you are DIY, you're into home recording, you're recording and you're doing your own stuff, you're recording and mixing your own stuff at home, right? I will do one, all right, personalized mix walkthrough with you on your project, on your song, okay. So we can either do this in person, all right, that means either we do this or we can do this similarly virtually lah, okay, via online. Or the easiest, again, we figure out which ways is. I'm very very flexible. We can always do a mixing walkthrough, or you can send your tracks to me, and I can do it and show it to you on my Cubase, and we stream it to you. So what else? Discount coupons for studio rental. Yay, discount coupons, right? Okay, so if you guys are, pro tip, okay, hack, how's the way you can hack it, right? If you sign up for this Patreon membership, you are eligible to some discounts, and if you're very smart about it, okay, you can actually save quite a lot of money, okay, if you want to, let's say, hire the studio, want to rent the studio for recording or any other recording or mixing services. Terms and conditions apply, okay. Right? Okay, so pro tip, you can hack your way. Internship opportunities. Okay, so now, if you sign up to this, you can also get opportunities to internships, right? I've been taking interns for God knows like more than 10 over years already regularly. Usually it's college or university students from either ICOM or SAE or Sunway College, even some from UITM, basically any of the audio or music schools. But I want to open it up, right, to also to the VIP access patrons. So if you want to join in, if they want to, you know, if they want to sort of join in this, they can do that as well. Okay. All right. Now there's some other tiers, but this is basically it lah. Okay. You have level one, you have the direct access, which is the middle tier, and you have the VIP access. Okay. And with all of these access tiers, right, it 50% if you are pledging to support any of the bands that's featured on Mixstream, 50% of it will go to the band. Okay. So okay, cool. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about that. Okay. So okay, cool. Halian's got a question. All right. Okay, Halian's got a question. I would like to know your opinion about amp models like Fractal, Helix Amp, etc. How many percent of you as my amp model for recording? Or are you still actual amps? Okay. Here now this is obviously something that it's a very question that can be used for that we can debate on. All right. Hang on a second. Let me just remove this page again. Let me share back to YouTube. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, so what's my opinion about M models like Fractal, Helix, Kemper, etc.? How many percent use M modelers for recording or actual amp? Here, give me a second, right? Let me give a sip of coffee. As you can tell by my voice, I've been talking for like 1 hour, 20 minutes straight. Okay. Coffee. So I am still using amps here, right, in the studio. So I've always thought about, and I have had some guitarists bringing their XFX. They brought out bring their campers sometimes for recording lah. But usually these are their personal units and their personal devices. So no, don't get me wrong. Like the amp modelers, amp effects, and all that, really great. They are really good sounding nowadays, right? They sound really great. The way I sort of describe it is that they sound like it's been already been processed. So it sounds great. Sounds fantastic. I don't doubt it. Right? It really sounds fantastic, and it's a really great tool. Okay, now here's the other sort of downside, though, right? On my opinion of M models is that the thing is that when you use modelers, the thing is, right? Unless you really go in depth and tweak, right? You know, how am I going to put this? Right? The thing is, most of the time, the bands that usually record with amp modelers and all that, they end up sounding alike, right? They end up sounding the same. From one record to another, the guitar tones just end up sounding the same. It's no doubt, it's very good. It's a good sound. But all the bands start sounding alike. That's my issue. That's my problem, right? When you use all these amp modelers, because you either using presets or using certain IRs or whatsoever. Unless you really go and you really tweak like crazy, they end up sounding the same lah, right? So at the end, I can't differentiate this band A from band B to band C. Maybe the vocalist sounds a little bit different, okay? Maybe it got a slightly different tone. But then already, a lot of this heavier stuff tends to play very similar style. Okay. So to me, that doesn't, for me as a studio owner, now, you have to see where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a point of a studio owner, okay? So a studio owner, I, have a collection of my amps. I have the room, I have the mics, I have all the analog gear, the the mic pre's, the compressors that you need to that we use, right? All the wonderful analog gear that we use to record. So one great thing about using real amps is that it's always different every time, right? So every time the band comes in and they use a different amp, right? They sound unique on their own, right? They sound unique. They have their own character. They have their own sound, their own style. It doesn't end up to me. That's the main difference between using amp modelers. So that's why I've always sort of considered. It's not that I've not considered using it. I've thought about it, right? Because I have used both. I've actually used both, right? So, but in the end, I decided that it's not really something that I want to invest in. Okay, because one thing that can be sure, if one lesson that has been taught, like, all right, watching how technology has evolved over 20, 30 years, is that, yep, all these technologies do improve, and they've gotten to a point where it's really, really, really good. I have no hesitation in doing an entire album just using amp modelers, right? No problem, right? If band wants to do it, no problem at all, all right? But from a point of a studio owner, my value, right, the value of a studio comes in using all these equipment and using the room, the environment, and the amps and out there. So that's kind of where I'm coming from, lah. My point of view. All right. And having said that, I do always record with a DI anyway. So my DI tracks, I will layer it or enhance it, or sometimes if the sound and the tone's not working, or bar none, touch wood, fingers crossed, suddenly the band says, we didn't like the tone that we recorded with. Okay, suddenly for some reason they suddenly decide that, oh, it's not the right tone. So at least I still have the DI there. I can still reamp it. I will usually run it through my software VSTs lah. Okay, so for me that makes more sense instead of investing my money in let's say a Kemper Profiler or an XFX. Okay, right. Who knows? Well, but ask me again in another year, in another 6 months, I might change my mind. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that answers your question about my opinion about amp modelers. Man, they're great, but for me, real amps provide much more character, and clients and bands want to hire the studio and want to hire me for that, right? Not for stuff which they can readily get and acquire themselves. Sweet. All right. So let's see, how long are we? What are we going for time? It's 11:30. I'm gonna be here for another 31, 32 minutes. Right, 12 o'clock I'll log off and then I'll go back to doing my work. Thank you again, man, for all of you guys who've been hanging around with me and all the questions. Please, you feel free. If you have any questions, leave them down here. Right. I always do my weekly update Wednesdays, where I always answer your questions there. Okay. Leave your questions and I will answer it. Okay. If I can't answer it here during this Q&A, I'll always address it. Right. Especially if I feel it's like a big important topic that needs to be questioned or addressed, I will leave it there. Okay. Cool. Whew. 30 minutes more to go. If you're gonna hang out with me, feel free to hang out. Okay. But let's see, what else do I have to do? Okay, what I'm doing now is I've actually working on several things, right? Like I mentioned, I'm working on 6th Sense. Oh, can't see me out here. Let me turn the camera a little bit. Okay, now you can see me, right? Not that you want to see my face, right? It's like I'm not like a Twitch streamer or okay, or something like that. What I'm working on now is working on a mix for Slapshot. So Slapshot's a band that from the Philippines, very, very good friends of mine. They've been in the industry for like 120 over years. They're even longer than Pop Shove-It's been around, man. So the great, amazing band. So I've been mixing their albums for quite a while now. So they have now in the process of recording and mixing their brand new upcoming album. I think I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 songs mixed, and now I'm mixing song number 4, and there's a number 5 song coming up as well. So they've just sent me some new vocals because they apparently re-recorded some parts. So okay, we're gonna have to gonna have to rebounce that again lah. All right. No, I'm gonna have to sort of rework this mix. That's what I'm doing right now. So hey, if you're there, all right, if you've just watched and just joined the video, please just drop by, say hi, let me know that you're there, man. Thank you. There's so many guys out there, but you never leave any questions, right? Who else was there? Matt, Daniel, Eric, no turn back. Razin, hey Razin, man. Taz. Hey Keith, hey Keith. Are you there, Keith? I don't know whether you're still watching this, okay? But Keith is also another fantastic and super awesome engineer and producer as well, right? Are you still working? I don't know whether you're still watching this, man. But Keith, if you're watching this, where are you now? You was working at Nick's place last time, but I really don't know where I have not kept in touch with what's been going on up there, man. So are you still there? Are you still working out of Arc Studios, or are you working in another studio right now? I wish I could keep in touch with all you guys out there a lot more, but especially other engineers and producers and out there, we wish we could hang out a little bit more, man. But we're you see the creatures and lifestyles of audio engineers like producers. We're always stuck in our own studio. We don't get we have zero social life or social interaction we have, and we always sit and we always stuck inside our own little room in our own little rooms in here working on music or whatsoever. So yeah, so I wish I could have keep in touch. So if you're still there, Keith, right? Do let me know, but do drop in a comment and let me know if you're there. So, right, if you're watching this, please at least say hi, man. Let me know that you are there, okay? In the meantime, what else is going on? Okay, what else have I not covered? Okay. Okay, I've answered some questions. I've talked about my YouTube channel. I've talked about the direct access band search, okay, and the direct access music production workshop. Let's say I've talked about the petition to protest. Okay, right. Let's take to the streets, man. All right, protest the proposal, the supposedly proposal that the music industry is going to be put under FINAS. What? FINAS? All right. And then also talked about my Patreon page and how it works and how you can sign up and support, and there are lots of perks and lots of benefits in there. So do consider signing up and become a patron, man. Okay. So I've covered all those topics. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay when the replay comes up. But I also will, I usually will record the streams recorded. I usually take it and I'll usually edit it and I'll upload it in my YouTube as well. Okay. So if you missed it, if you missed out all the stuff that we've covered and I've covered earlier, you can rewatch it again on my YouTube channel, which is here. Okay. Which is right here. Go to my YouTube channel, click subscribe. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So, how many subscribers already? New subscribers? Only 2. Hey, come on, guys. All of you guys were watching the video, and I asked you all to go and subscribe, but you didn't subscribe. Sad. It's okay. It's all right. All right. We do this for. I do this, I do this for the sake of giving back, okay, and just sharing. So like I mentioned, if we build each other up, we want to lift the entire scene and want to lift the entire industry up, okay. No point, especially in this time, with COVID-19, with the lockdowns, with the live music industry not being able to recover anytime soon, with a lot of economies, a lot of businesses being affected. We want to lift each other up. Okay, no point in taking care of, right, in sort of jaga your own diri, right, taking care of your own self, lifting yourself up, and watching everyone else sink and watching everyone else fall. Because when everyone else, sinks as well, what's going to happen, right? Your whatever you're standing on, we're all standing on this in the same boat, and just because you put on a life jacket to save yourself and you don't save others, okay, um, what's the point then? Okay, what's the point of saving yourself but losing everyone around you? So we want to build this scene, we want to build this industry up, we want to build everyone up together. That's why, I mean, the hashtag that's going around is "We Kita Jaga Kita" lah. Obviously, it's sometimes been hijacked by some other, I don't want to get into that. That's more of politics already, okay? But really, we have to really learn to take care of ourselves and each other a lot more. So this means let's take care of each other in the scene. Doesn't care what genre you are. It's really so stupid and um, it's so foolish that in 2020 we still see beefs between different people because they're in different cliques or different circles. Okay, in I mean, we've had that before. That it's like, oh, this indie circle, not, they have certain clique in certain circles, right? I don't want to get into that, you see, and then and I do see that, right? And somehow every topic always gets polarized and politicized. It's always whether you are on the left or on your right, or whether you are liberal or conservative. There's so many things, right, that are super polarizing, man. And I for me, there's one very favorite phrase which I love. Okay, I and yes, right. This is actually because I follow a lot of U.S. politics and what's going on there as well, right? So this phrase, this saying, which I really love, right? Not left, not right, forward. Not left, not right, but move forward. That's where we should be moving together. Okay. Um, I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what your beliefs are or anything like that, right? Whether you're liberal or conservative, or in terms of your cultural or social views or your religious views, really doesn't matter. Okay. Important thing is we should be moving forward together. Okay. Right. Hey, vote JD for YB Independent Party. Okay. I'm just kidding, man. That's not gonna be so. Um, I don't know. We may have sometimes might have crossed, some other people's paths, or might have crossed people the wrong way. I definitely have made mistakes. I've made some, not so nice or not so nice comments as well before. But it's, and I do apologize for it. We're imperfect and not, but yeah. But in the end, it always goes back to, basically, look, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm a moron. Okay, I've got a certificate to prove it. Right, if you look into my Facebook Studio 21 Facebook page, there is like a funny thing which I have a certificate for. Where is it? Yeah, like in it's somewhere there. I have to dig into it. I don't want to waste time looking for that. All right, but yeah, I have a certificate for being the certified asshole. Okay, right, but that's meant of a joke lah. Okay. All right. Phew, JD, thank you. Such an inspiration for me. Feeling super down since MZO. Oh man. I wish I know how something. I wish I would have something profound to say, but sometimes, I just don't. I don't really have all the answers. Look, who are we? When do we always have all the answers? Um, but me, what I can say is that you're not alone, man. Right? You are definitely not alone, and it's perfectly okay to feel down. It's perfectly okay to feel bad, because that just shows that simply goes to show that we are human, that we are human beings, that we are living beings. So The important thing is that what we can take for is, and and well, personally, for like for example, if you believe in God, if you have your or your own where your faith is, you know hold on to that, hang on to those beliefs, because those are the ones that will keep you grounded and keep you rooted and keep you, keep you steady and steady you on this course that we are sailing in. All right, so hang in there, man. All right, you're not alone, man. Tu-tu-tu-tu. Hey, all right, all right. Amir, Army Abaddon. All right. Alamak, your profile picture tak boleh, can't see your face, man. Okay. Thank you for mixing and mastering Chomel's song. Oh man. All right. No, no, no. No, you're most welcome, man. Thank you, and I really miss. How are you, Amir? All right. Sekarang dekat Singapore kan? You're at Singapore, right? Let me know, man. How's keadaan? How's the situation in Singapore? Is it still under the circuit breaker? The CB, as we said, or as we a lot of people make a joke, CB, you know what it is in Chinese, short for. Okay, it's not a very nice word. I won't say it in here. Okay, or if I do it, or if I do say it, I have to like censor the word. So yeah, so I Amir, you were helping to sort of handle and manage this artist, right? Chomel. So she's a singer who singer songwriter from Singapore. So yeah, I was very proud to have worked on a couple of songs for Chomel, man. For Toy was my good friend. Toy was also the producer, right? Yep. And I was very very proud. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Okay, I love all sorts of music. And and people always joke about things like rock jiwang malele. Hey, it's music, man. Yeah, let me see. Oh yes, Singapore, we're still under CB, election soon. Oh yeah, general election soon, huh? What an interesting time to be putting an election whilst there's still the danger of COVID. I wonder why. Okay, I've not really been following the local and regional news, but yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, we're still under the CB, election soon. Okay, cool, cool. Please take care, man. I was in Singapore February, can't remember, February 18, 19. Yeah, around that time, like middle towards end of February. I actually went down there for a day trip, a business trip. And when I was there, it was weird, man. It was weird because already late February. Obviously, they had like thermal scans and cameras in place during the immigration. I went down by bus, especially when we got to the causeway. Then when I had my meetings in Mercer Malls, right, some people were wearing masks, and the malls were so quiet. So biasanya when I go to Singapore, right, you always see like you go to the malls, like where was I? I think I was at Harbourfront. Yeah, right, Harbourfront, and what's the name of the mall there again? That goes across to Sentosa. Yeah. All right. Vivo City, is it? Yeah, Vivo City. So I was there, and it was like, wow, it's like there's still people, there's still quite a number of people, but it's not as busy as I used to remember. And plus, somehow I went during a weekend. Well, Friday lah, considered weekend lah. Okay, so that was a really really weird experience for me, man. Yeah. So please take care, man. Take care, guys. Amir, hopefully you are staying safe over there. And also, are you still in touch with Chomel? Please send my regards to her. Not heard from her in a long time. Okay, maybe if she wants to come back and do new songs and new project, we can work together, man. Right? Amir, I know that you are also helping to produce and write some songs as well. So I would love to. All right. Get in touch. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. So yeah, friends from all over KL, JB, and then Singapore, and some say in Batam. All right. So take care, man. Who else? Where are we? Okay, 15 minutes more to go. Any more questions? Any more things that you want to share? Right? All right. Oh, by the way, let's see. Let me try and find. Do I have since where is? Yeah, I think this was the song. Right. I think this was like uh Jomel's biggest song, right? It was his biggest hit. This one. Am I not sure? Can you guys see it? Yeah, right. This one. Andai Hatiku Bersama. Right. Let's see. Hey, 416 subscribers. Suddenly they got more. Thank you, man. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Who are, if you watched it, I really, really appreciate it. All right. Just about 12 minutes over. If you guys are still there, we thank you for sticking around. After this, going to be working on more mixes, mixing, and hopefully another, yeah, a couple of other stuff as well. If every time there's new projects that's released, I always share it and always promote it on the Facebook page, on the Studio 2105 Facebook page. Okay, if you have time, please go out and actually, if you're viewing this, just click it lah. Click the Studio 2105 link, which is right on top here. Right. So I also post up articles. I post up the latest news as well. Things which are not necessarily specific to the studio, but maybe the overall music industry as a whole. And every Monday, I always post like new music. So it could be new releases for some of the projects that I've worked on, right, or some of the other stuff as well. So yeah, so do follow up, okay? Please follow the page as well. All right, I do appreciate it. Right, there's I'm also on all social media. There's Twitter, Instagram, obviously here in Facebook and YouTube. No Snapchat, no TikTok for me. Sorry, okay, all right. I think there should be an unwritten rule, right? Like if you're above 30 years old, you are banned from from having a TikTok account, right? Right. So if you go anywhere, just look for Mixbar 2105. Okay. Anything you search out there with the number 2105, right? Likelihood, very, very high chance that's me lah. Okay, right? Because that's my that's my monopoly on the trademark already. My trademark, okay, 2105. And there's also an interesting story behind the name, right? I'll share it in another video, okay? I'll do a YouTube video for that lah. Oh boy. Thank you guys, right, for still hanging out with me. We got 10 minutes more to go. Again, your questions, or heck, if you want to comment anything, whatever you want to share, whatever you want to talk about, or if you stuff you want to share, when you want to share your music, you want to share your work, please just post it out in the comments. Feel free, right? Don't be shy. Don't be malu. Okay. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. You might hear this coming in through the microphone. So let's see. Okay. All right. Hey, guys. Right. There's 5 people hanging around there. 4. Okay. If you're there, please say hi, man. I'm going to be here for 5 more minutes. Right. And if you missed it out, okay, I'm going to put all this up in the replay. Okay. I'll be putting it up all. I usually edit all this nicely, so all the waiting and all the quieting parts will be cut out, and it's going to be up on my YouTube channel. Okay, I'll post it up and upload the ones on the YouTube channel. Okay, so do do check it out. Okay, all right. I guess I'll just call it, okay, because I don't think there's anybody else going to be coming in right now. Okay, unless there's some last minute, last call, last copy. 4 minutes to go. All right, before I close and I end this Q&A session. All right, okay. So I guess I'll just call it now, right? Because I got work to do right now, okay? Because I got a lot of work to do. Okay, all right. So okay, let me sort of edit this so I can do like a little end tag lah. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for joining me on this little on such a short notice. This is a another impromptu ask me anything session. Okay. I really really appreciate it. I love all the questions and all the interactions that you've given. All in the comment section. Some of you guys actually enjoy this format a lot. I know that you guys enjoy this. Right, so it's nice to once in a while do this like a live Q&A thing, right, besides doing the my weekly update Wednesdays and the mixed stream and plus the other videos lah. So very very cool, right? So thank you very much for watching. Okay, please do leave a like. All right, if you're watching this video, do leave a like to share this video. Okay, follow me on Facebook, right, which is up here. Do share this and do also subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/studio2105, the one that you can see here, right? Sign up, consider also, right, signing up to become a patron. It really 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 helps, okay, to not only support me, but if you dedicate and if you pledge to your you pledge your subscription to, let's say, a mixed stream artist, all right, a featured mixed stream artist of the week, 50% of your pledge, right, will go in support of that artist as well. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night, right? I'm going to call and wrap up this Q&A session. Thank you again so much. Guys, I want you guys, remember to stay safe out there. Remember to wash your hands frequently. Okay, take care of your personal hygiene. If you're outdoors and you're going to any premises or anywhere crowded or whatsoever, remember to always wear a face mask, okay, and practice your social distancing. Okay, till next time, I'll see you again. Take care. Bye.